Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Awesome Masterclass. Our expert today is no stranger to the Masterclasses and has already taken us to the angelic realm with angels, dragons, and unicorns. Her love for constantly learning more has not only given her a vast repertoire of modalities to use as a practitioner, but also to be constantly guided to teach the same. This intuitive healer, whose magical journey began at a very early age and continues to expand, is here today with Money Reiki. And if you're ready for faster manifestation, improved money energies, and stronger money vibes, then you are at the right place at the right time. You also have two lovely surprise bonuses for, well, just being here. So stay with us through and through. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to the beautiful Siddhii Shaah. Hi, Siddhii, welcome in.
Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone. And thank you, new faces. Thank you for your trust. And yes, like everyone else, my first love when I came into healing is Reiki, and it always is for most of us. Yeah, and that's what that was my doorway into exploring different things. When I was new, I was like, I don't even know how I can feel energies and that white light. And slowly it started changing my life in many beautiful ways. And yeah, like Neelu said, my journey never ended. I just kept growing on, and all the way from Reiki to learning so many different modalities to creating miracles, magic. When I look back, I do feel like, yes, this is me. I've achieved so much. And it is completely joyful, wonderful. And one of it that created a stepstone for me, a stepping stone in a completely different way, is Money Reiki. And that's what we all are going to talk about today. When I had learned Reiki, I had so many questions on my mind. But why do we need to use it? And how do we use it? And stuff like that. What if it is relationship? What if it is um, monies? What if it is some kind of health issues? And why can't be there a special something for everything that is special? Like we have heart surgeons, like we have people who are orthopads. Why can't there be a faculty that is extremely specific to a specific issue, and it can get you faster results the way we believe in those special doctors? And yeah, I came across Money Reiki, and the instant I was in front of it, I knew that, yeah, this is what I've been waiting for quite a while, and I must jump into it. So when I jumped into it, uh, I just was very curious, and I wanted to know how this specializes into only one area of healing. And when I explored it, I not only started seeing changes in my life, I ended up teaching it to many other people. I ended up healing many other people with it, and I saw changes in most their lives. So, this, in a nutshell, is all about my journey with Money Reiki. But as we move ahead, I will be telling you more about it. Like when I say money, there are a lot of issues that we come across, right? If I was to ask you, what is your money block? What would you say? If you could use Telegram and tell me about it.
Yeah, let's ask everyone. And thank you for that, Siddhi, because I was going to ask you what took you to Money Reiki. So you very nicely covered that for us already. While we wait for everybody to type in on the Telegram group about what do you think your money blocks are, Siddhi, uh, as you know, we have a lot of new people here today. We said hello to just about a few of them. So I'm going to ask a question in case it's there on their mind as well. What is there a difference? And if there is, what is the difference between Reiki and Money Reiki?
The Reiki that we usually term as only Reiki is Usui Reiki, the traditional method that Dr. Mikao Usui gave it to us. He gifted it to us. And through which so many other healers across the world are flourishing in their lives. So that is the main channel. After a lot of people became grandmasters, they discovered their own way of working with different things. Like I discovered my own way of working with angels and dragons. And I have a connection that I pass it down to people through my own channel. That way, many other people discovered their connections, which they wanted to gift it out to the world. But because of the love for Reiki, they decided to channelize these energies through the same vibration that Reiki carries. And that's how came across many different multimodalities getting channeled down in the same way. The use of symbols, the use of chi energies, and some of them are Money Reiki, Dragon Reiki, Lion Reiki, Rainbow Reiki, and stuff like that. And there are a lot of them. Each one of them carries a special vibration. Like, for an example, Money Reiki. It carries a vibration that helps you receive your breakthroughs when it comes to finances, when it comes to monies, when it comes to different challenges. Now, the reason I asked you to mention your money blocks, and I'm slightly jumping the gun here so that you will be able to figure out when we are reading through, is there are times when we do not receive money because of our own resistance. There's something inside me telling that if I earn more money, that's not good for me. Maybe I'll become more lalchi. Maybe I'll become more greedy. And there are times when I just have a simple fear that what if I cannot handle so much of money? What do I do with so much of money? Why do I need? Will it take me away from my simplicity? Now, all these things are my beliefs and they create resistance and hence a barrier for me to receive more money. And there are times when there are external challenges, like what we are facing all of us together is COVID situation. Everything is locked down. We don't, in a way we have a slight role to play, but we don't have a major role to play in contribution to how the economy is moving. All are I see the approval. But all of us together are facing it and we want to be coming out of it. Now, what this entire planet is carrying is a vibration of money together. As a person, when I raise my vibe, I raise the vibration of my family. When my family's vibration is raised, I raise the vibration of the whole clan. And when the whole clan comes up, maybe a whole city, maybe a whole country, and then an entire planet can thrive in a much better way, in a much more flourishing way. And that's what I was coming to before I'd asked you to go ahead and mention what are your money blocks. Why don't we go ahead and have a look whether these money blocks are resistance barriers we all have created, or these are the ones that we are facing from the world outside. Some people will say that maybe it is some kind of psychic contamination. Some people will say that maybe lack of confidence, or my boss is not happy with me, or there are not many opportunities. I am raring to go, but there are not many opportunities. All these also I term as external barriers, but some part of lack of confidence does come from our internal self.
Right. In fact, a lot of people have written in already, Siddhi. Just reading them out for you very quickly. Shweta says, my mindset. Nisha Krishna says, for me, it's my rigid belief from my childhood experiences. Vas says, money Reiki is similar. Okay. Anupama says, it is difficult to get clients. Akshata says, good and permanent job. I'm guessing that's the block. Niyati says, getting clients. That's the block to the money. Manisha says, childhood time, it was lack of money. Swati says, these getting stuck for some or the other reason. Rashida says, good paying job back in India. And T says, for me, it's like, is it possible to attract so much money? Exactly what you mentioned. Can I attract so much money? Markio says, scarcity mentality. Swati says, Swati, I'll just get back to your question. Vas says, everything is to do with beliefs, worth. Marky again says not believing in possibilities. Richie says cash flow and profitability in the business. That also brings up religious beliefs. That's interesting. And yeah, Priyanka says laziness and some mindset. And Martha says I cannot win money. Even with friends paying cards for pennies, I play until it's for money. I start to lose. So Yeah.
Awesome. So we've identified both kind of problems that we are facing from the external world, and some of us are very honestly talking about problems that we do have, and one of which came in is, can I earn so much of money? Do I have that potential? Well, this one I'm going to come back in 5 minutes, and the minute Sejal ji is here, let her answer this for whoever asked this question, and we will have that support. But in the meantime, what if there was a simple tool where you spent about 2 to 3 minutes, and this not only did away with the kind of resistance that you have inside of you, make you aware of, hey, this is what is your problem, and I am going to resolve it for you. What if there was a way to work around with the same tool and do away with external problems also? Like, there are no opportunities, it is very difficult to get more clients, it is, I don't know how to do it, maybe not too many walk-ins to my store, or sale is not happening the way it was. The only thing you need to know is, how do I go ahead and apply this tool to my benefit? Whether it is my resistance, sometimes we believe we do not have any resistance, but it comes up. And sometimes we believe we are all powerful, but there is some external factor that is troubling you, and that also comes forward. And
Right.
all of it gets completely wiped out. Now, let me tell you, before Sejal ji is here, but before I get on to her story, let me tell you a bit about her. Like me, she was interested in knowing more about Money Reiki. She was a housewife with no plans at all, or at least a hope and wish to start off her life again, and absolutely no other plan. She got onto this call, and I don't want to mention the figure because I don't know whether she would want me to, but she's become like a businesswoman today. And touch wood, pretty amazing amount that she's earning month on month. Not only is she using this in her healing practice, but also she's teaching others. And why don't we get her on board and see that we sometimes believe that we can't? That's not really true. When you give yourself that chance to go ahead and try, you can see a completely new potential inside of you that you were not aware of, is how I would like to put it.
Right. Right. Absolutely. In fact, Sejal's here and we are going to bring her on. Just while we do that, Seema's actually put in a question saying, this question is to Siddhii, then why is there so much parity in India? The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. We'll come back to this, Seema, because there are bits of this that if you've been listening in, Siddhii has actually already mentioned. It's about the internal mindset and the supposed external circumstances that are making you feel this way. Correct, Siddhii?
Yes.
Right, superb. So we will get back to your question, Seema. And hi, Sejal, where are you? Are you on video? Are you still in San Francisco? Are you somewhere else this time? Sejal?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, Neelu. How are
Hi.
you?
All good, all good. How are you doing? I can see you're back home in India from the last time.
I am minting money now, so I'm back to India.
So tell us, Sejal. Tell us.
Yeah.
No, first of all, sorry, I'm just going to come in right at the beginning because I know you have a lot to share. I'm just going to say this. Just tell me, is there anything you've not learned from Siddhii? Is
No.
there anything you've not learned from Siddhii?
In my last call, I had already told you, I will grab Siddhii, like whatever knowledge she will have, I am going to grab it.
Right, absolutely. So tell us all about Money Reiki and your experience learning it and what's been going on with you after that.
First of all, thank you very much, Siddhii and Mystic Lotus and Neelu, for giving me a chance to share my experience here. And as just now Siddhii told, like there were no chance. I was a complete homemaker, and now my kids tell me, "Mama, you are now a businesswoman." Like this Money Reiki, I had somewhere on Mystic Lotus only had gone through one call of Money Reiki and learned from some other lady. I don't remember. But what Siddhii has taught me about Money Reiki, it is mind blowing. her techniques. Like in Money Reiki, she teaches about money manifestation. Those who want to learn Money Reiki, first of all, this is the main exercise which only Siddhii is teaching. Otherwise, nowhere I have heard about this money manifestation technique. It really helps to attract our money energies. Like we will release the negative karmas, the negative energies around the money, which this exercise helps. And I still remember, so this first class was there. I think there were 10 to 12 students, but no one was practicing how much I was doing. I was like sincerely.
Why am I not surprised?
And Neelu, believe me, and see, one of my good habits or bad habits, you tell, whatever experiences I will get, no, I always would like to share with everyone, even you do. So everyone will be motivated to do this. Unless and until you share, some people will think it is okay. What is it going to happen? How it will help if we release and manifest? But this is very basic method. In her money manifestation call, she teaches how to do money prayers, how to bless. And when we are happy from within, no, we will then only attract the positive energy, positive vibe. And if you want to build a good connect with this modality, the exercises which Siddhii will tell and guide us, if we do it with all wholeheartedly, Neelu, it will really give us a lot of benefits. There are some, I think, 3 levels and 7 symbols. And teaching, I had never thought that I will go into this field. But one of my friends, she pushed me like, Sejal, Ben, you will do it. And right now I have 6 students. I just had today 2 classes. From morning 5:30, I'm awake. Can you believe, Neelu? And see, I'm so fresh. Because this positive money energy gives you so positive vibes. And these healing sessions, like due to COVID, everyone is suffering from money problem. So this modality, there are so many symbols. And if you do it on 1st of every month, likewise, Siddhii will guide later then, it really helps to manifest what you want to earn for the whole month. Like before learning this modality, my husband used to always tell me, one of our neighbors, how many tuitions you want to do this month? I used to laugh. What is this? I want to earn 100 students, but will I be able? I was doubting myself. But through this call, I came to know universe has a lot to give. You should have the power to ask.
Right.
And I remember last year, I think in the month of May, her first class was there. That time, Neelu, even to earn 5,000 was a very big deal for me. Like, I cannot. But Siddhii knows what I earn. And I never hide anything from Siddhii. She knows my exact figure too. Right. So it is lovely. And I think in the last calls also I had shared, one of my friends, I usually give some offers every month. So one of my friends called me up that my husband has so-and-so problem. Can you give him Money Reiki? I said, okay. I said, how much is the problem? So she said, his 70 lakhs are stuck up somewhere. Can you help me to get it back? I said, see, if you are ill, you have some serious bimari, what I call sickness, or yeah. And if you go to a doctor and you say, give me 3 days medicine, will it give the results? For a longer disease, you have to do it a long course, like pura antibiotics you have to finish. So likewise, I give 21 days healing to all my clients. So on the 12th day, my friend messaged me, Sejal, we recovered 60 lakhs. I said, I don't believe it. That
you did it and you only didn't believe it.
Yeah, no, like 60 lakhs recover hona, and within 12 days, Neelu, like yes. We doubt ourselves, did it really work? Like it is like that question.
Yeah. So no, I know what you were saying. I was so excited for you. Yeah. Also. Like you only couldn't believe it, and it actually happened. That's amazing. That's fantastic.
So, I had forwarded that message to Siddhii also. Like she will believe because Sejal is right. Like I'm not into air. Whatever I share with her, I usually send her screenshots also. So people will have the faith and trust like this modality is really working. And likewise, so my husband himself, like within last 7 to 8 months, Neelu, in spite of this lockdown, in spite of every person's business has become lowered, my husband, he has got good business. Good means tremendous. Like, we don't have time to talk in our home also. Only for lunch and dinner we meet. Both of us are working hard. My daughter, she shouts at me, Mama, now stop. I said, chup, let me into this now.
Right.
Acha. And finally, I am also working with Yana's healing studio with Siddhii, and I also take so many healing sessions with her. And she gives us chance to work with her also. So that is benefit. After working, you will doubt yourself. Who will give me work? But Siddhii gives us that helping hand also. Siddhii, tons of gratitude for this immense knowledge to be in my life.
Having you is also a blessing in my life. So yeah, let's just put it on quits.
Acha. And lastly, I would say this pattern is also superb. Like, I think I remember sometimes around 11:30, 12 o'clock also night, sometimes if I am confused, I ask her, "Bhai, ye intention, is this correct, Siddhii? Is it okay?" So she always replies. Like, ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ है कि she will not reply. She always replies. कितनी भी बार if you ask the same question, stupid question also, she will never laugh at us, or she will always reply. That is the best thing of Siddhii. We get video recordings. Sometimes you forget the pattern or something. After a few months, you can always go through those recordings and everything. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone for giving me a chance. Thank you, Siddhii. Love you so much. Thank you, Mystic Lotus.
Thank you, Sejal. Bye.
So
Sejal's quite the energizer bunny for the Money Reiki call right now. She's, I think, set this whole thing into momentum. In fact, Siddhii, because of all this, Neha's actually written in, is this session going to teach Money Reiki, or is this just a feedback session? Neha, this is not a feedback session. It's a masterclass. You'll get to understand what Money Reiki is all about. And the teaching, we will tell you about soon, but not on this. The teaching is not this class. All right. So hang in there. If you have any questions about it, ask.
An amazing bonus that's going to help you.
Yes.
With your money story. Yes. That too. So what I was trying to tell here is there are times that our resistance becomes so big that we lose hope more than anything else, and our doors are shut. In fact, there are many others, like what I've built over the period of lockdown, and I also got into it during lockdown. What I invested was become 60x, because I ended up taking it to more than 60 students. If I was to tell you about some of them, few of them received breakthroughs even when the course was going on.
There was that person, right, Siddhii? The one who had to get 5 lakhs and got 50 instead. What was that story? Tell us again.
My client, so that I've not even mentioned, that I offer this in some of my healing packages. So there's this client of mine who had not been receiving money for more than a year. And that's an understatement, because it had been years. The first time he got in touch with me, I said, today I can only pray for you. Let me start your healing tomorrow onward, but I'll pray for you. I prayed from the bottom of my heart. Next day, he sends me a message saying that, Siddhii, how much do I owe you? Like, what? Like, I received some money. I said, all right. After that, he's like, you are beginning my work today. I said, all right. He gave me all the details. We began the work. Within 1 week or so, he sent me a screenshot saying that I was to receive 5 lakhs. I've received 50. He made an advanced payment for next 2 months healing, and that's what really happened. So it is just one story. There are students who've received breakthroughs during the workshop. As I said, there are people who every time work with this, see some kind of shifts happening in their life. Sometimes money comes unexpectedly, like a bonus from some other place. Sometimes you end up receiving a promotion or a raise. Sometimes you've just given it to someone and it comes back and you had lost all the hope. So there are so many channels that open up for us We only need to be ready to receive it. And that's what I bring alive in this workshop. All the techniques that Sejalji was saying, that the call of money manifestation is to power you up to go ahead and say that, yes, I want it. And
Right.
I'm a God's child, right? So someone said that why there are rich getting richer and poor getting poorer. I feel that's not the case. Like if you read about stories of Musk, he was made to live with only $10 a day, something like that. Yeah, about $10 a day. And he pulled it through. There are many other rich people realizing that what am I going to do with this, and are giving it all away. There are CEOs that we do not really know about because they are not highlighted, are living such a simple life. And we will be surprised if we peeped into their life, because money is not all they want, and they are doing great charity into it. So what we are right now believing and seeing is a picture someone else has formed in our mind, or we've learned, or it's just has become a reality for us. But when we explore and look into many different people, we realize that reality is something different and not really what I had been believing in. And this really happened in my life also. Before I had come on to this platform of Mystic Lotus, I was very happy teaching only 5 students, 10 students, and I was like, yeah, I'm leading a great life and stuff like that. And one fine day, when I was doing my belief work, every healer goes through this for his or her life also. And when I was putting down what is stopping me really, and I realized that my own belief pattern really was an issue, and I had to work on it, and I did. Next thing I know is my next class, I have 30 to 60 students. I was handling 2 classes together. One had 30 students, one had 60. And I could not believe myself, like how Sejaji wasn't able to believe in her own work. But yeah, this happens. And then this becomes the new you. This becomes the new norm. This becomes the new lifestyle where you see yourself stepping up, and the new up is your new platform. And yeah, I think this gives you a little clarity on what I was trying to say.
In fact, I do have a few questions. Vas, in fact, I think Vas, you asked, are these group or one-to-one healings? Vas, hang in there. We're going to give you all these details very soon. And trust me, you do not want to be missing this at all. Siddhii, I know you have something very special for us. Before we bring it up, I do have a quick question. You know, invariably with a lot of the things that we talk about in masterclasses, a lot of aspects of your life do get covered with a certain modality. I am guessing this is not the case with Money Reiki. Money Reiki is only for money, right?
Yeah.
It's not for health or for relationships.
Mm.
I'm sure they get improved by it, but specifically it's just for money, right? Okay.
Like your
So,
heart surgeon.
yes.
Like,
Sorry.
yeah.
For a moment, it hung for me. Siddhii, will you just repeat that, please?
Sorry.
For a moment, my screen hung for me. Would you just
Yeah.
repeat what you just said
Yeah.
right now? Thank
So,
you.
like I was saying, that this is that speciality that comes in with a specific area. Like I was saying, that there's a heart surgeon who's just taking care of your heart. There's a dermatologist who's just taking care of your skin and other issues like that. This is one of those special modalities who that gets into the core of how and what your money energy is, how you can lift your vibe up, how you can lift your business tools and businesses vibe up, how you can work with your workspaces, and uh, with that, how you can lift your entire family's vibe up. Now, all this vibe is connected with money energies only. So you can not only end up helping yourself, but help others as well when it comes to monies.
Right. And Siddhi, what can people expect to, let's say, achieve after learning this with you? And I'm bringing these questions up because I know people will want to know exactly what's going on here, what's the format here, how is it taught, what's involved here. So before we get all that in,
Yeah.
just bringing this up again as well.
So there are 2 sides to it. One is your money energies that needs to, of course, you need to up it for being able to become that money magnet and attract more in your life. Second side is how you look at it, how you think about it, your own belief patterns, your own resistance, and stuff like that. Both need to be balanced because one is connected with your practical life, how you interact with money every day. Someone asked me, should I say that my money is coming in 10 times? Should I say my money is uh, multiplied 100 times, or it is this, it is that? For every person, it is going to be different. I say, I want my money to be blessed, my flow to be blessed, so that wherever it comes from, it is pure, wherever it goes, it's pure. And that kind of belief pattern I need to hold. And I do that. And in this, I equip you to figure out what is it that you want to hold on to, what is your anchor, right? I'm not going to impose my anchor up to you, but I'll give you so many ideas as to how you can go ahead and work with your belief pattern. And not only that, going into the practical aspects of how you're going to plan your life. If you want to make it, how are you going to plan your life? And everyone who's on the call receives help on that. So there are people who are working under someone like salary, there are people who are running business, there are people who are healers. All of them have different goals, and I work with all of them. And second side is how you go ahead and work with 3 levels of money reiki. I go ahead and teach all 3 levels across different calls. So there are 4 calls that I take. The first starts with the money manifestation call, where I get you into the whole vibe of money, clearing a few things out and how you can easily clear them out and plan your life for another 3 months. Next are 2 money Reiki calls in which you learn level 1, level 2, and level 3. And there will be a practice session where you club all of them together and learn how do you implement all that to make difference in your life. And this is how the whole package is all about in a nutshell.
Fabulous. Thanks for that, Siddhii. And I know people will be wanting to know more about this. Hang in there. We are going to bring that up. Gunjan has written, Siddhii, can you do money Reiki for me? Appraisals expected anytime now. And if I get more than expected, consider me signed up to learn. Gunjan, hang in. There's something fabulous for you as well. Siddhii,
Yes.
there was a question earlier as well. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling back. I'm not being able to find it. Gunjan herself has asked again, will you be sharing any healing Reiki or switch words or numbers that will help us over the next few days? So Gunjan, ask and you shall receive, as Siddhii was saying.
Should I say Tathastu? Yes, you will.
Yeah.
You will. You
Go
will
ahead.
for sure.
Right.
And in fact, why don't we share one uh, switchword image right away with people before
Yep.
we move into a ritual that I wish to give away. But for now, we can give them away, that switchword and the energy circle.
Fantastic. We'll do that. Tell me something, Siddhii. Do we need anything for the ritual, or do we need to
Just a
keep
pen,
anything ready? Just a pen.
just a
I
pen, and
like
even if you don't have a pen, it's absolutely fine. I'll tell you how you can work around with that.
that. And it will be in the call recording as well. So
Yes.
please don't worry about that. Okay, we're sharing the switch word on the Telegram group right now. Okay, I'm requesting Silpa or Mispa, whoever's here, please help. Okay, and there was somebody, was it Nita? Correct me if I'm wrong. She mentioned something about being a makeup artist for the last, and she's not had work in the last year or two. Somebody else is again, Pallavi's written, I recently started my business, so please help me grow up and give Reiki. All of you, hang in there. Stuff is coming up soon. And Siddhii, the switch word is on the group. The 54121 bubble bamboo, that one.
Yes, 541-21381-948. And it says bubble, bamboo, stretch, relay, transform, add, count.
And what
This,
do we do with this?
yeah, so this you can go ahead and take a print, you can make it or screenshot it. You can keep it as your profile picture, or you can make it like a lock screen image on your phone. Apart from that, the way we use energy circles, like we laminate them, use them as coasters to keep our water, and you can paste it on your desktop, or you can make a wallpaper out of it for your laptop. All of these, the more you interact with it, the more its energies work for you. So yeah, keep it with you. Sometimes I've also observed people write these numbers onto their left palm. So if you wanted to write these numbers, however, even if you keep it with you, it's going to do the same work for you.
Right. Everyone
Yeah,
who
so
has
you
written in
can.
about work and not getting clients and needing to increase your sales, right here for you, an immediate
Yes, this
solution.
will help you. This is to increase. Yes.
Superb. Okay. And Siddhi, are there any specific number of times that you chant it or anything, or just keep it with you? It's more than enough. A charge of
Yeah.
water and it's more than enough.
Keep it with you a lot of times, but if you were to chant it, do it minimum 30 times. For
Ah,
you, 31
okay.
times in one go, and it's not going to take more than a minute. Just takes a few seconds for you to go ahead and do it 30 times. Yes.
So only the number, Siddhi, or the number along with the bubble bamboo stretch relay, the entire, all
Number
the words?
along with the bubble bamboo stretch relay.
Okay. And do we say increase sale at the end of it? Because it's at the bottom.
We can command, of course, universe is listening. However, it's not necessary.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. This is really nice. And it's very simple. And it doesn't have to be, can you draw it even if you don't want to take a printout? Can you just do it manually?
You can. So if you don't want to take a printout, absolutely fine. Just keep it with you on screen, and you can just go on chanting that. You don't even need to draw it, because again, it is as good as taking print. You'll have to take care of it. Rather, chant. Let the energies be with you and feel good. Do it with your whole heart when you're chanting it out.
Right.
I
And
feel that joy. Yeah.
right. Couple of questions in. I was so busy asking my own. I lost track of the questions everybody else was asking. So very quickly, Devalina is asking, will it work for a job also? Or is
It
it
does. I've
only
seen it.
for sales? Siddhi?
Hi.
Hi.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes, can hear you now. Your screen froze for a second. Yeah. So it'll work for a job as well, Siddhi?
Yes, it does. I've seen it work. However, I'm going to be giving you something more. This is not it.
Oh, right,
So that will
absolutely.
definitely work in every area. So hang in
Okay.
there. Yeah.
And what color do we need to use to write the number on the hand? Is it the
Yeah.
same green color?
Green is preferred. If
Okay.
not, gold. That also should work. And
All
if
right.
nothing, I feel red gets you a lot of speed. Some people don't like red. I love it for the kind of speed it comes with. And I
A
do
lot of
not,
energy also, right, Siddhi?
yeah,
Red
it
energy.
has a lot of
Yeah,
energy.
right. Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic. And people are asking, will it get rid of loans? Will it get rid of debt? The questions are pouring in, and I know you said you have another ritual here for us. And people, hang in there. Let's hear what Siddhi has to share with us about the ritual, and find out what else that also does. Hopefully, all your questions will be taken care of with that. Go ahead, Siddhi.
Sure. So, do you want me to get started with the next ritual?
Yes.
Awesome. Now, this ritual is a mix of two things. And just pay your attention here. All you need is a pen for that. So, if you don't have it, grab it. And even if you don't have it, I'll show you another way of doing it. So, this ritual is mix of two things. One is a chant. It is like a prayer chant. And second is what you do along with the chant is you go ahead and draw a symbol onto your left palm. This is my left, by the way. This must be looking like right to you, but this is my left, and I'm going to be drawing it on my left. So you will understand how it is to be made. Uh, First of all, I'm telling you the chant. remember it. And later today, after this call is done, I will also write it down in the group so that all of you get benefited with that. Right now, I'll not be doing it, but
Siddhii,
I would call out. Sorry. Yes.
sorry, very quickly, Jasmita's written in that I'm a lefty, how to draw on the left.
In that case, you draw it onto your right because your right becomes your receiving. Yeah.
Really interesting. That I did not know, that if you're a lefty, your right hand becomes the receiving hand.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it does. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Always something new to learn.
Yes. So,
Go ahead.
first of all, I will call out Archangel Ariel 3 times. However, you don't need to stick with it. If you think we believe in Goddess Mahalakshmi, okay, let me give example of Goddess Mahalakshmi. Then I will say Goddess Mahalakshmi, Goddess Mahalakshmi, Goddess Mahalakshmi 3 times. Or it will be whoever I believe in. Archangel Ariel, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Ariel 3 times. That's it. Whoever you believe in, call out the name 3 times. Then you're going to be spending 1 minute or little more, not less than a minute. And you don't need to count how many times you're chanting this, but you will chant more N, more N. And as you're doing it, what you need to be doing is, this is your ring finger, a line, straight line moves in. You can draw a straight line in, which is coming from the top end towards the inside. And
Siddhii,
then
you're using a blue pen.
I am using a blue pen.
Any
I don't
color
want
is fine.
any kind of doubts. I'm free. I'm going to be receiving money whether I use blue or red or green. So
Lovely.
I believe in this.
Fantastic. Fantastic. There you
So
go,
no,
people. You have not missed any question on the color of the pen. Just believe in it. It'll happen.
yeah. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to be making it with blue. This is a triangle that I'm drawn here at the end of the line. After that, I'm making a diamond. If you could see, for people who don't have pen right now or don't wish to use a pen, please hang on. And then a clockwise swirl from inside out, moving in. As you chant,
Siddhii, lost your voice for a second. People, has the screen hung for you also? Can anybody on video just give me a nod? Yeah, can't see it, right? Okay, just hang on, hang on, hang on. I think, yeah, just give it a moment. We'll just wait for Siddhii to come back. In the meantime, for everybody who had questions, I hope they've been sorted. The color doesn't matter. If at the moment you do not have a pen and do not wish to use a pen, Siddhii has asked you to hang on, and we'll just wait a quick moment till Siddhii is back again. And Siddhii is about to share her screen.
hello?
There you are, Siddhii.
Yeah, are you able to hear me? I'm sorry.
Yes.
It must be something that was not really
Can hear
working.
you.
And now, are you able to see a whiteboard?
No, it's all black, Siddhii. Now it's white. Yes, you can see one right now.
And please pardon my skills here. I'm too good with doodling.
Go ahead, Siddhii.
So here's a straight line down. Okay, wait. I'm making it slightly thicker for people to get a good sense out of it. So a line I drew a triangle. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm drawing it with my fingers, so some part is not going to go right in the first go because it takes me time to understand how to join the two ends. So this is going to be filling it all up so that you understand the shape of it. You can also choose to fill the whole diamond up if you want it. So a diamond, and then one swirl. Sorry, it shouldn't be touching clockwise and moving down. This is it. So if you do not have pens, what you need to do is when you are chanting this chant, use your finger while you're saying mo in your mind. When it enters your palm, draw a triangle, move down, draw the diamond, and draw the swirl coming right in. Do you want me to repeat? From the
Yes,
top of
Siddhii.
your finger, the ring finger, draw a line in. When you enter your palm, make a triangle. Then you're going to make a diamond and then make a swirl coming right in to your hand. That's it. You don't need a pen for this. Every time I do it, I don't end up using a pen.
Can you
This
repeat the chant, Siddhii? Sorry, the
it
questions
is
are coming in. Yeah.
it is mo n. First, you'll call out your deity's name 3 times. That is either Archangel Michael or Archangel Ariel, or it is Goddess Mahalakshmi or Hanumanji or whoever you believe
Okay. And it's
in.
more More.
Moen, Mo N.
Moen. Is it one word or two separate words?
One word, but I do leave a little gap in between.
So
Mo N.
I've put it in the
You
group
can put
also
it as 2 words
in
also.
caps, in M
Yes.
and a MO caps and small gaps and EN. And the teams also put it in. And can you put your palm up again, Siddhii? There it is. It's quite lovely, by the way.
It does have amazing energy. And those of you who wish to go ahead and use a golden pen can also be done. However, I always make it with my fingers.
Oh, so is it almost imaginary if you're just doing it with your fingers, like the way you do it with the Reiki symbols when you draw them
Yes.
in the air or in your mind? So that
Yes.
means you can actually draw this in your mind as well, right?
Yes.
Oh, nice,
Yes.
fantastic, fantastic. Amrita, it's been posted just a little bit above. It's MOMOENN, MON. Okay, I hope that clears that for you. What does this do, Siddhii?
Uh, this opens up doors for you. This I've received specially like a download, even the symbol and the chant. And this is something you will not get anywhere. This is something I give uniquely to people I know, people who I work with, and I myself use it. And it works in giving you breakthroughs when it comes to monies. Today, our special topic is money. So this is not working in any other area. It is working in the field of money, and we are going to be talking only money.
Absolutely, and we can use it every day.
Yes,
See
that's
Master's
the
app.
idea.
Okay.
Spend a minute every day, at
Okay.
least for 21 days. Yes.
Right. So, is there any specific time period? Siddhii, I know personally I like to do things like this first thing in the morning, but is there any limitation? Can you do it at any time during the day?
No, I don't think there's any limitation. However, I like to do it when I'm fresh, when I'm joyful, when I'm energetic. I would not do it when I'm feeling low. Or else,
Right.
if I'm feeling low and I have wish to be energized, that time I can do it. for it
And
to
use
give
it, and use a red pen to do it.
sorry,
I said, and use a red pen to do it.
and use a red pen to do it. Yes, yes,
Fantastic. Okay, so people, you've gotten a switch word that you can use for increased sales, which also helps with jobs, as Siddhii said, she has seen this happening. And now you have a beautiful symbol that is being downloaded by Siddhii. You're not going to get this anywhere else, which is basically there for your breakthroughs in money. 21 days. Do these both. Make sure you get back to Siddhii and let her know what's happening. Let's share it with us on the group as well over the next few days, however it is, because we'd love to hear back from you about this. So is this also part of like this? Is this one of the symbols you happen to teach in the class as well, Siddhii, or is this
class,
in addition?
oh, I will be beginning to, but in class, what I teach, as I said, is very deep. Like, as I said, I power you up. And there are certain breathing techniques, there are certain statements, affirmations, and release statements and commands I give away that help you release your resistance, release your blocks, and in return, receive more. So
Fantastic.
it's a lot more work. Yes.
Absolutely. Siddhii, right at the beginning, a little bit in the beginning, you had mentioned that, you know, what you had invested in to learn Money Reiki, you would, if you had invested X amount, you had turned it into 6 times that amount, because by that stage itself, 60 times, sorry, thank you, 60 times that amount, because you had already taught 60 people by then. So I remember Amrish saying this, that this is the return of investment. I will do this only whole day. I will give you 100 rupees and say, you give me 500 rupees back. I love this. I want to do this whole day. I remember Amrish saying this. And I also, people have asked about what are the details, what's going on. I think it's a great time to let everybody know this, because the energies are right now high with the breakthrough symbol, with the switch word, with the breakthrough symbol. I hope everybody has drawn it. Siddhii, you've already drawn it. And I'm just taking it for granted that when you do it in your hand, you kind of covered the entire group with it also. So
Yes.
because I know you do that, so I just assumed, didn't even ask. I just took it for granted. Siddhii, you're doing it for all of us anyway right now. So
yes.
let's bring on the package. And people also want to tell you that there is another special surprise from Siddhii for all of you. So wait. Okay, hang in. We're just going to get this on right now. Give me a moment. Okay, so this is your Money Reiki workshop with Siddhii. Sorry about that, hang on. Okay, give me a moment. Sorry about that slight glitch. I'm just taking care of it immediately. Siddhii, while I sort this out, do we want to get on Sandhya or Jyoti to tell us about their experience?
Yes. So there are 3 people already waiting: Sandhya ji, Jyoti, Nareen, whoever's spotted first.
Okay, Jyoti is, I can there's a Jyoti, there's a Jyoti Pradeep. So which one?
Yes, the same.
Jyoti, only Jyoti?
No, Jyoti Pradeep.
Jyoti Pradeep, okay. Hi Jyoti.
Hi, how are you?
All good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Tell us all about this, all
Yeah.
your experience with Money Reiki and what it's done.
Yeah, sure. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Jyoti Pradeep and I am from Dharwad, Karnataka. My association with Siddhii is since October 2020, when I first learned Angel Reiki from her. It's an Angel Miracle Workshop. Okay, and after that, I come to know about this Money Reiki. So I wanted to learn this because she is an amazing soul and she teaches very well. During my Money Reiki class, I had certain belief systems like I cannot earn more than this much of money, and something has fed into my mind already. Like when I'm going through some financial turbulences few years back, so I consulted my family astrologer to find out what is the problem with this, and he said there is a problem in your horoscope, so you cannot earn more than this. So you have to lead the life like this only. So it was really a kind of shocking surprise to me because I wanted a solution, but it ended up in a kind of wrong statement for me. So I accepted that, and I believed in his statement. Maybe this is the fate, and I have to accept like this only. And life is going on in that manner only. But when I come to know about Money Reiki from Siddhii, and I started to practice that, and I remember I told her about this in one of the class. Somebody has told me I cannot earn more than this. So what I can do? And she guided me very well. And she said, no, there is nothing like, it's just your belief system. You need to wash that from your mind. And she gave me some very beautiful tips and tricks, which really worked for me. And as I told, I'm already working in one of the organization. I was like, maybe it is the fear which has built nest in my mind. So I was not at all ready to ask for the increment also. It was a fear like, I may lose the job also if I ask the increment. Okay. So all these things are happening in my life. So after learning the Money Reiki and in our money manifestation call, as she said, we can release the resistance. So I worked on that. Seriously, I practiced wholeheartedly and it gave me a very beautiful result. After 4 years, unexpectedly, I received an increment from my office, which I didn't ask.
Fantastic.
And it was, and it's really, in the month of June, I received increment, whereas I have completed my Money Reiki in the month of February 2021.
Right.
In the month of June, I received increment, and also I'm getting other work orders also, like I do worley painting and this healing also I do. So I have a lot of work to do now, but I don't have time. Okay. And one thing I can say about this Money Reiki is it will make you feel really very secure about your finances.
Right.
You won't feel that you are running lack of money or something is going on in your life. You won't feel like that. And I have given money healing to my other friends also. One of my good friend, Mrs. Renita Briganza, I think she is also there in this call right now.
Yeah, I think she is. I thought I saw her name as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gave her money healing and she also gave me a very good review that her money issues almost solved and she is feeling much more secured and not at all worrying about her finances. Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
And one I can say about Siddhii, she is really a very amazing person. She never feels tired. I remember during our last class, it was a practice session, and she just returned from her pilgrimage tour, I guess. But still, she took my class and finished that course. I really loved her dedication at that time because if I was in her place, I don't know, maybe I would be able to attend the class or not.
Yeah.
And she guided me really very well in all those 5 classes. No? Apart from that, I remember, I think she was busy in some family issues, I guess. But still, I messaged her that, can I use this symbol for this purpose and that purpose? She instantly replied for that. Maybe she was too busy at that time. So It's a nice thing. And one thing I can say is Money Reiki not only work on your money issues, it will totally work on the root cause of your finance problems. So you can go for it, and I choose to practice it more, and I am literally seeing the results in my life.
That's absolutely fantastic, Jyoti. Thank you so much for coming on. And I'm so glad you did, because so many people on the call did mention whatever beliefs or patterns that were holding them back. And like you said, astrologer only said you'll never get, so it is, it can be so disheartening to hear something like that, because when that happens, you feel as if, what to do now? There's nothing to do. It's not in my hands. But
Exactly.
you met Siddhii, you did the class, and you turned your story. So kudos to you. And I love the painting on the wall. Did you make that? Did you make that?
Yeah.
Really yourself with your hands, because it is so even, and wow, I thought you took something and, like, stuck it on. That's absolutely really nice. So
Thank you.
thank you so much, Jyoti, and lots and lots and lots of wishes for more monies for you.
Thank
Siddhii,
you
is
for
there anything?
sorry.
No.
Thank you, and
I was
God
just
bless
gonna
you.
ask Siddhii if she had anything to say to you before we say bye.
I remember my conversation with her when she said that I've lost all my hopes, and this is why I've lost all my hopes. I said, yeah, that's okay. He told you something. The thing is, you've adopted that as your own thinking, your own pattern. That's okay. If someone told you that maybe this is not right, or maybe this is not the way for you, but are you really willing to give the best shot at this because you want it? And God always gives a chance. And someone told me at one point in time of my life कि कोशिश करने वाले की हार नहीं होती. And it so sat inside of my mind right then that every time before I at least give up, I give it a good shot. And then I thank myself that I gave it a good shot. And that's what I asked her to do. And it turned out in such a beautiful way. So thank you, Jyoti, for bringing this up.
Thank you very much, Dick. And I really feel grateful to you and giving me an opportunity to express my gratitude towards you and the Divine Money Reiki energy. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Jyoti.
Thank you, Nilu. Bye.
Bye. Okay, people are continuously asking. Somebody else has asked. In fact, I'm asking Amrish and Shilpa to please help me here. Something seems to be happening with my screen share. Apologies. We're getting the package details on for you. And as that comes on, so a quick question from Minoti, who's asking if money blockages are due to ancestral issues, would this take care of it? Or if there is any negative energy blockage in aura, would this help clear all of this?
Yes, so it does help you clear out your aura. It does help you understand what your resistance is and clear it out. And it does do away with all other blocks, including the symbol, level 2 symbol that's given in this is said to be doing away with your negative soul contracts as well. So it is working at a very deep level, like Jyoti was saying, that this whole program is not about just upping your money energy. It is about treating the root cause of what is going wrong. It is about removing it out completely and stepping up.
Okay. And we're having the package details coming up right now. We're just waiting for that to come onto the screen. Thank you so much for that, Amrish. And Preeti said the voice should have clarity. I'm sorry, is my voice unclear, or is Siddhi's voice unclear? Because it's very clear to me both our voices. So someone else is going to have to let me know. Please let us know, and we'll try and figure out what's going on. And here it is. Siddhi, take us through it.
Yes, sure. So can we move on to the next, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So Money Reiki workshop, as I said, it has 3 different levels. We will be learning about each one of them, but the bonus or the main crux of the whole story lies with the money manifestation call. That's where we begin. That's where we start identifying where we need to reach, what we need to do, and then apply our money Reiki onto that so that we flourish quickly in life. And Like I was saying, some people have received breakthroughs even when they were learning and they were practicing onto themselves. So every week there's going to be one call. So it is going to be 4 Fridays, 2 hours per day, starting on 6th of August, and timing will be 7 to 9 in the evening. Uh, Whenever you take any workshop with me, including this, you will have a free revision of the same workshop anytime it happens within 6 months of time. So every time it happens, please come in, go ahead, revise it. If you want to participate, wonderful. So you will be able to do that. Not only that, when you go ahead, finish off your practice, and now you feel like helping your family, or you feel like taking your own clients, and you need support, because that is the time when you're building up something for someone else for their own unique issues. I will be guiding you and supporting you to address issues of your first 5 clients. And this is for everyone who enrolls. Moving on to the next. So this whole package, as I explained, includes 3 levels of Money Reiki. Uh, it is about clearing out all the kind of resistance, all kind of blocks, and upping your money energies and becoming money magnet. And details on the screen are telling you about how it gets bifurcated into 3 levels. Moving on to next. The kind of bonuses you're receiving here is money manifestation call of 2 hours. That's what we begin with. The revision of entire course, 3 months WhatsApp support, guidance for first 5 clients, and like Sejal ji was saying, you become part of Yana's Healing Studios student support initiative, through which I help and guide you become a healer. In the last 1 year, I've produced many healers and helped them come up in their own unique way, help them identify their own uh, strengths and their own way of working, so that they can come up. And that's what will happen with you also. And all this, when I put into a figure, comes to rupees 22,000 or dollar USD 345. But as you know, that we always come up with something great that you just can't ignore. And the next is exactly that.
This is
All,
amazing, Siddhii.
all of it is coming to you at, okay, who's building the suspense now?
You better say it quickly before I blurt it out.
It is all coming to you at rupees 3,500 US dollar 55. And this is a 24 hours offer. So it is straight up 84% of saving if you go ahead and enroll it in another 24 hours. So this is for people who want to go ahead and learn the whole art, come out, equip yourself, power up yourself, and make a great difference in your life. But for people who wish to go in for healings and experience them, there's a package B.
Siddhii, just before we go on to that, before you get the details in for this, thank you, Amrish. I just want to say very quickly to everybody that 3,500 is the price for all 3 levels. Sorry, 3,500 is the offer price for all three
Thank you, Amrish.
levels. Okay, not just one level, all 3 levels. All right, this is what you call don't even think about it. 3 levels at just 3,500 rupees or $55. People, if you have to think about this, then there is a lot of thinking you have to do in life, let me tell you. Okay, that was me just teasing. Sorry, Siddhii, go on.
No, seriously, it is a price of one level and you're receiving all three in that. So amazing. And this doesn't even count the most valuable learning that you get in the money manifestation workshop, and let us turn around many people's lives. So moving on to people who wish to go ahead and experience the healings, It is 21 days remote healing sessions, uh, and it will begin around 6th August, and that's when I will start sending them. And the original price of the healing sessions is for 21 days rupees 5,555, but under this, and which comes to US dollar 88, under this offer it is coming to you at rupees 2,555, US dollar 41. And this offer is also going to be with you for another 24 hours only. So if you wish to go ahead
Fabulous.
and grab, go ahead and do it.
In fact, Siddhi, even as a regular, okay, at 5,555 to get 21 days of money Reiki healing energies, even at 5,555, it is a steal. And now here on the masterclass, you're getting it for just 2,555 or 41 US dollars. Seriously, Siddhi, I'm so happy. This is the Money Reiki Masterclass, and there is this amazing money opportunity for everybody. 3,500 rupees or 2,555 rupees. There is really not much that this is not rocket science, people. You do not have to think this over at all. If you're ready to change your money story with whatever that you've been going through, if you're ready to make your money breakthroughs, this kind of offer price is not going to come around every day, right, Siddhi?
Absolutely.
Superb. So there you have it, and we can close this for now.
Sure.
And questions have started pouring in, of course. And there is, okay. Ranjana Pujari, I think you're a girl after my own heart, because this is the kind of question I would have probably asked also a couple of years back. Is, will there be too much of homework? Why I'm asking this is I'm already doing one yoga therapy course. I'm quite tied up.
There will be something that consumes your 10 minutes, if that sounds awesome. Yeah.
Interesting question though. So is there a certain amount of time that you've spent practicing this every day, and what's that time, so to speak, on an average?
Every day. So you're talking about healing energies receiving, right?
No, the course, when you're doing the course, when you're doing the levels, just like with Reiki, like Reiki with level 1, you have a 21-day detox. Here, you're having the program over 4 weeks, but there must be some daily amount of time required to put in, right? So this is for Ranjana's question, of course, and I hope this helps everybody
10
else
minutes.
as well. 10 minutes. Ranjana, I hope that makes you happy. Go sign up. Okay. Neha says, Neha is asking, is this group healing or individual healing, the second offer?
The second is individual.
So, wait 1 second, Siddhi. Are you telling me if that right now 100 people sign up, you're going to be doing 100 sessions a day?
I'm not worried. It's just 10 minutes.
There you have it. And you should have said, yes, I'll do 100 sessions a day. Would have given me the opportunity to say, what, really? So there you have it, Neha. It is individual. You're not going to be lumped in, grouped in with anybody. It's going to be for you only. Okay. Does this involve audio video call, or is this distance healing? It's distance healing. So you mentioned remote healing, right? Yeah. Will we get call recordings for the classes? Yes, yes, right? Yes. You will get call recording. I'm happily saying yes before confirming with you, Siddhi. Sorry.
Because you know it, right?
Yeah.
You've always given it. So you'll receive call recordings, you'll receive PDFs, you'll receive extra tips, tricks, and yes, you'll also be able to come into classes that are going to following your batch. So yes.
Right. Shimona's asked if only one level I want to do. Is there an offer? Yes, Shimona, if you want to do only one level, it's still 3,500 rupees. Trust me, you just take all 3 levels.
It is price of one.
Yeah, it's the price of one. And just, all 3 levels come with their own upgrade. So do all 3. Go ahead. Okay. And Pallavi is already enrolled. Thank you, Pallavi.
Thank
And
you.
Nisha's asked, will we be able to heal others as well?
Okay, so that's what I said. I'm here to make healers out of you. So not only will you be able to heal others, you'll be able to teach others after thorough practice and equipping yourself up, for which I will be helping you, guiding you. So yes, you will be able to practice, you will be able to teach, and yeah, however you want to go ahead and take this forward, you can.
Fantastic. And uh, you know what, all of you here with us on the call, all of you writing in, I have to say this, it is just so amazing because you guys write in such fantastic questions. You know what you want, you ask for it, and I think that's a huge starting point, especially for a conversation around, say, something like money, which we are talking about right now. So Shweta has asked, and I'm going to bring this up right now, do we need to do any kind of meditation, as I am too weak in that? So first
It
of
is
all, I'm already hearing a limitation right now happening immediately. Right?
absolutely.
Right. Okay.
You need to be focused. It's not meditative, but yes, you need to put in your focus. Yes, because you're
Yeah.
healing yourself, you're healing someone. So focus is required.
Right. Some kind of concentration, right? Obviously, because in the
Yeah.
beginning, when you're learning something new, you have to concentrate on it. But as Siddhii just said, Shweta, it's not meditation, concentration. I think there's a difference between the two, right? So when you're concentrating to study, you're not meditating then. Meditation is a separate state of being altogether, right, Siddhii?
Yes.
Superb. So I hope that answers that for you, Neha. And Rashida says, I've signed up for both, can't wait. Siddhi
Thank
also
you.
can't wait. Okay, and have I missed any questions? Please let me know. I think I have covered. Okay. Anupama has asked, I want my husband's money issues to be healed. If I take the healing package without telling him, will it help?
I do get these requests once in a while. While I say and agree and believe that family members can receive healing for their family members, but if he receives on his own, is always going to make a great difference. So yes, while you can gift it to him, it's a great idea. But when he says that I'm ready to receive, one barrier is already gone. You know.
Right, right, right. And it's interesting that you say that, as always, Siddhi, because here's the thing. For our loved ones, we want to do this, and we know the value of this because we're sitting here on this call or we're listening to the replay, and we're like thinking, somebody's thinking, my grown-up child is going through this, or somebody's thinking, my husband, my father, my mother, my friend, and we just want to do it for them. But here's the thing, you're absolutely right, Siddhi. If the person is going to be at least open to receiving it, it's going to work that much more better and stronger, right? So, Anuma, I would suggest you learn it and then do it for him.
Yes.
Yeah, because how
What
is he
an
going to say
idea,
no
yes.
to you? Like, who will say,
Yes.
I don't want it, but who you will say, I'm doing okay, fine. He won't say anything to you. So that is that. And okay, there was a question that I saw a little while ago, Siddhi. It's way up. I'm not being able to find it. Somebody wrote in asking that, will it solve health issues in the sense that my lower back issues are because of money blockages?
Yeah. In that case, yes. A lot
Right.
of money blocks. In that, we will begin with the first call itself. The very first call, we address it.
Fantastic. So any other issues that are connected, which have its root cause somewhere in money or financial stress or insecurity, whatever, will get taken care of, right? Because this is
Yes.
what you're working on. All
There are
right. I
people
hope.
who are also stressed and depressed because of money. I've seen them become fearless. Like Sandhya, who was here some time back, she's like, I've become completely fearless with the money energy. If she's still here, we can speak with her. If Nareenji, I mean, that's completely, yeah.
Let me just check again. I hope I've covered all the questions. Can you connect with her with the Siddhi for the healing Shefali? Yes, of course you can. The offer is here. Please take it up. Manat has asked, I'm doing a course Friday, Saturday, Sunday, same time until September. Will the course be repeated again? Siddhii, I want to answer this for you.
Sorry, Neelu. I also become like a robot. Yes, yes.
She's always getting her classes back very often. So this offer will be there or not, Manit, I don't guarantee. By the way, just
Yes.
putting that
Yes to Neelu
out there.
too.
Okay, sorry, Siddhi, who are we looking for? People, if you have any more questions about the packages, I think we have covered them all. Anything else, we'll be happy to cover. Siddhi will be happy to cover them post the call. And the team, thank you so much, is at it continuously answering a lot of your questions on Telegram. We're getting somebody else on here, but hang in there because there is something very special coming up for you. I hate giving away surprises, but I'm just going to say there is a very special money healing that Siddhi is going to do for all of you. And we will close with that call. So before we do that, who are we getting on? Sandhya or Naveen, who are we getting on?
Nareen ji and Sandhya ji, whoever's there, I've taken longer than expected. So it must be Sandhya Shetty and
Nareen, right?
Nareen.
Sorry, yeah. I've
Yes.
unmuted.
Yeah.
Hi.
I think I hear his voice. Yes.
Yes, even I heard a hello. Hi.
Hello. Yes, namaste everyone.
Namaste.
Yeah, I am Nareen Prem from Jaipur. So I am into occult field from so many years, and basically I am practice numerology and a healing profession. So I always wanted to learn something to heal money aspect, because I am a numerologist, I am giving different remedies, but I always want to learn something, energy point of view. So it will help me more. So somehow I found Siddhi ma'am and I learned this beautiful money Reiki. And beautiful thing, what I learned, first time I understand my per hour value, how she teaches your per hour value. It's beautiful. Then I'm very, very, very conscious to waste my time because I know I'm wasting this much of amount. It's good, very good. And not only that, because I have so many corporate clients, I go there, I also share this views to with them also, and they are very happy. Apart from that, during the session only, because I have some stuck money with my some vendors, so during session only I did healing. And before completing the workshop I received my amount of 1 lakh rupees. It's good.
Fabulous.
Yeah. And apart from that, special things about money Reiki is, it's not just about money. It's about my wrong beliefs, wrong patterns into my DNA, into my cells, deep level. Because as a healer, when ma'am did attunement to me about symbols, at that time I literally feel the energies coming out, the black energies, from chakras, from DNA. I can clearly see the releasing of those unwanted energies.
Right.
It's beautiful. It's a deep level. It's not just about money. It's patterns. It's wrong patterns, wrong conditions, maybe from past lives also. It's so good. And I want to share one of my clients review about this. He has some stuck amount with forex currency, so
Okay.
it's a huge amount. So
Right.
it's a stuck from last 2 years. So I did all this money raking from last 1 month I'm doing, and he received all the amount. And you believe me, what I paid is just 3,500, and he gave me 1 lakh rupee as a fees. It's wow.
Fantastic. Yes, it is.
it's,
Wow.
it's wow. So it's just 30 times what I paid, and I believe I am going to earn 5,000 times of this. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So yes, you can work as a business healer. Yeah, I am working. I am now have a special tag as like a business healer. So many clients and everybody's benefiting. So it's good you join this. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you
Fabulous.
so much.
I have to say this, Siddhi, before you have your last words with me. I love the dream catchers behind, and the Om is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I love what's going on in the background. The angel is that. I'm
Metatron.
sorry, Metatron. Yes, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, Siddhi is, yes, there it is, and this is absolutely beautiful,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you have lovely energies about you, and thank you for sharing again. Even as a practitioner, the fact that you realized that you had blocks, you learned this, you removed it, and look at how you're earning from it. How
Yeah.
amazing! How
Thank
amazing!
you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Siddhi.
Thank you. So, as even he was speaking, that the root cause, when it is addressed, if it is stuck in your physical system, it gets released. If it is stuck in your emotional system, it gets released. And if it is stuck with your thought patterns, trust me, the way you think and the way you look at yourself, like how Nareenji said, that when you understand that value, when you get that knowledge, you're more aware of what I'm doing, when you become more mind aware, and all that also changes. So it is like the whole transformational journey. It
And
is.
this is amazing. And so, okay, last question, Siddhi. Sejal's already a practitioner, so to speak. She's been learning a lot from me, and she's doing this full fledgedly. Jyoti also, she was a working professional, but she's learned this. She also does other healing. She's doing this. Nareen, who's just come on, also is a practicing numerologist. But this course is for anyone, right? You don't have to have any kind of background.
It is. And in fact, if we would have spotted Sandhyaji, it would have been wonderful because um, she's practicing a few things, but for her own. All right. And the kind of way she could let go of fears and everything was wonderful. But it is for everyone. Like Sejalji, when she took this up, she was not a practitioner. She was a housewife, as she said.
Right.
Jyoti,
And
when she was only an employee, and now she's doing multiple things. So what
right.
we know is the new version of themselves.
Yeah. And also, not that it makes not that much of a difference right now, because I know this thing is like pretty much selling like hotcakes right now. You do not have to be a Reiki attuned practitioner or student in order to learn money Reiki, correct?
Yeah. So these symbols are still going to be working. If you are already someone who's learned it, of course, it gives you a benefit of knowing how you work with symbols. But that is something I do not limit myself, and I assume that you've learned nothing, and I go from the basic scratch and teach you everything the way you work around with your symbols. So don't worry about it.
Superb. In fact, I actually should have brought this. It just struck me right now that we actually didn't talk about the fact that you do not have to be an Usui Reiki practitioner or learn it in order to do this. So that's a big how do we say this, gateway that's open for you. There is no limitation to who can learn this. So fantastic. And yes, unfortunately, Siddhi Sandhya Shati is not here. I can only see a Sandhya Mahesh, and I'm guessing that's not her. No, sorry. Okay. Siddhi, I know you have this lovely healing
To be given away, yes, and why
to be
not?
given away with money for everybody. So I just wanted to, first of all, because we're going to be closing the call on this, Siddhi would like to leave you in the space of those energies, and maybe half an hour, 1 hour later, whenever Siddhi is ready to all of you are ready to talk to her on the group, you'll be back on the Telegram group chatting with her. But before we go into that, a huge thank you to all you beautiful people out there who've been with the call since the beginning, who've received so much, who have taken a step forward for themselves at superb amazing prices of just 3,500 rupees and 2,555 rupees. Thank you so much for being here through and through. Siddhi, you always have very generous offers. The fact that this is with money makes, I'm unable to recall all your offers right now, but I get the feeling, and anybody can correct me if it's wrong. I think this by far, this has been by far your most generous. It's been unbelievable. At least that's how I kind of remember it in my mind. So correct me, anybody, if I'm wrong on this. So thank you so much for that, Siddhi. One of the most simple, sweet calls I've had the pleasure of hosting for you. So thank you for that as well.
Thank you. In fact, it's always pleasure working with you and all the team members. And I never uh, feel the lack of words. In fact, I feel the lack of words rather because I don't know how to express my gratitude. I always feel stuck, but the kind of dedication they have towards work and towards every little detail, I totally appreciate that. And I'm in awe of that. So thank you everyone at Mystic Lotus for making this happen for me. And it's always an absolute delight. And in fact, special thanks to everyone who's new here. And this was your
Yes.
first call.
Yes.
I'm so happy that I could impart something that is of value to you. And you will be receiving these money healings as well. So, and special thanks to all of those. Some of the people I've known for a while from previous calls, and you always make sure that you come into my calls. So, special thanks to you. So, everyone, I'm very delighted and very grateful that you all could make it and stuck around for such a long time. Thank you.
Siddhii, do we need to do anything, get anything
Yes.
organized for the healing process? Do let us know.
To be taking about 10 minutes or so. What I want you to do is, first of all, be hydrated and find yourself a spot where you can rest your back and sit up, or you can lie down and receive these healings. So arrange yourself in a few seconds so I can begin with the healings. And
Super.
as Neelu said, that we will be ending the call as the healings will end. So once again, thank you from my and the entire team's side.
And I know we're still a day away from the weekend, but have a great weekend ahead, people. And we'll see you on the other side of whatever's meant to come next. Happy healing to everybody. See you around soon. Thank you, Siddhii. Good night to everybody. That was just me signing off. You still have your healing that's going to happen. So hang in.
Yes. So whatever you're doing, just keep it aside. If you are someone who's in kitchen and cooking, please don't receive this. If you're someone who's driving, please don't receive this right now. I would need you to be in a place where either you're sitting up straight or you are lying down. Simply because that this might get you deeper into your state of being, and I don't want you to be getting into deeper state of being when you're in kitchen or when you're driving, something like that. So maybe you can park, pull over, and be aside. So when you're receiving the healings, your palms will be in receiving position, both the palms facing up the sky on your laps or by your side if you're lying down. And another few minutes, you will simply be following my instructions. As you close your eyes, palms in receiving position, take a few deep breaths. Align your back and neck, straighten them up. You don't need to stretch, you don't need to strain. Simply straighten them up. 3 deep breaths, release through your mouth, and start relaxing yourself completely. Your feet, your ankles, your calves. Relax your knees, your thighs. Relax your hip joints. Relax your entire spine. Relax your lower abdomen, upper abdomen, chest and shoulders. Relax your upper arms, your lower arms, your palms. Relax your face, your neck, your eyes, your lips, your eyebrows, your jaws, your forehead. Relax completely. As you do it, observe your heartbeats. And once again, take 3 deep breaths and release through your mouth. As you say that I'm ready to receive Money Reiki healings sent to me right now by Siddhii. And allow a shaft of golden light to enter a crown, enter your crown, flow down, move out of your feet into the surface of the earth and center of this earth. As this light flows down, take a few deep breaths, release through your mouth as you allow this light to take away all your money stuck points, all the resistance, all your blocks, all your troubles. Whatever is worrying you, simply surrender to this light and let it take away. This light is expanding more and more from a ray and shaft of light. It is thickening up, covering up your whole body, your aura. It cleanses your chakras. It creates a beautiful sphere, a globe all around you. It is becoming bigger and larger as inside of this globe, a shower of gold and silver coins. And it is coming in with a lot of unconditional love. It is coming in like a blessing in your life. You like it and you wish to receive more and more of it. You like it and you wish for it to multiply. And what you know is that there's a constant shower coming in. And it is multiplying in front of your eyes. And it starts filling you up, your aura up. As you take in a few coins in your hands, in your palms, you collect them. And let them out in the universe for the benefit of each and every soul on this planet. Once again, you fill both your palms up with more coins and let them out in the universe for the benefit of humanity. From the shower, you collect many more coins. The more you're giving away, the more that are multiplying inside of your aura. And the more they are multiplying inside your aura, the more you wish to give away. You're giving away a few more for the benefit of all countries in abundance on this planet, for raising the money vibe of the whole planet. And as you're giving out, your aura is becoming more and more, expanding more and more. It's becoming bigger, better, shinier, brighter. as if you're immersed right now in this ocean of gold coins and silver coins. And this whole thing is creating a beautiful flow inside of you. You're receiving and you're giving. And the whole channel is becoming clear in front of you. In this entire process, you're releasing all your resistance. You're releasing all your blocks. As more and more of them come into you smoothly. With this, the golden, silver, and green healing energies are brought in. The one who's bringing them in is Archangel Raphael and other money devas surrounding you. Archangel Raphael comes straight in front of you, places his palm on your heart, and opens it up, releasing all blocks, all resistance. Blesses you and helps you receive more and more flow of money, clearing out your paths. As more and more energies come in your way, you expand more and more and becoming like a golden sun yourself, shining brightly. And through your light, many others are benefiting. And you let the energies flow easily out into the planet, into the universe, for every soul that needs this. And cover up the whole planet with this golden energy. And now, after this, simply take a couple of deep breaths in and out as you allow your palms to expand and soak into the shower of this money energy that is moving in to your physical system, through your skin, through your chakras, through your aura, through your crown, starts running into your veins and settles in each and every electron of your body. And it fills you so much up that you start glowing with this golden light, breaking all the barriers and shackles. You're expanding like an infinite being. And as you're expanding, more and more money is coming your way, as if you're becoming a money magnet. Slowly, you're becoming one with the money energy. the shining golden, silver, and green. You are the money energy, and the money energy is you. And you know at this point, with your will, you can draw it in and draw it out and multiply it and again draw it in. It is beginning to make a circle for your life that is flourishing more and more with every payout, and even more every pay in. As you now bless every person who's given you money in your life and every person who you give away money to. And allow a healthy money flow to begin in your life right this moment. Once again, your attention to your palms that are in receiving position, back and neck straight and aligned. Some more energies come in. To empower your money energies, to make you a money magnet, and to protect you and your money energies. Let a beautiful protective shield be created all around you. Let the money devas and Archangel Raphael bless you with this. And with this, we take a moment, all of us together, to thank the whole channel through which we receive the money energies. All the money devas, angels, gurus, guides, masters, teachers who helped us receive this. And as I thank all of you for receiving these beautiful energies from me. On behalf of the entire team and myself, I wish you all well and all the very best. And take your leave now. We'll catch up on Telegram. Thank you.